I have something on here wrong. I need to fix it before they get me. Hey y'all, hey. Hey cousins. Hey Tony. Hey cousin. We're gonna see if we can pick back up where we left off last night. I did something wrong when I was setting up my screen on um on TikTok because I can't see myself. Usually I can see myself. It's just, I don't know.
You gotta hit the first green box.
Okay. Hey Queen Bee. Queen Bee, you know you have a key. You can come up if you want to. I am Tony. Tony. Okay, we're gonna start over. You asked a question. I'm hurting like hell. Before I even start that lie, I'm hurting. Um, hopefully, prayerfully, after this treatment, I I'll be feeling better. Okay, cousin. So now what?
Okay. You hit that first little first green box.
I did.
Okay.
But now
go to your pictures and put whatever picture you want.
But I don't even see. I don't even see what my pictures are. Hey, Becky.
Okay, you see, go to it, scroll all the way over, and it's gonna say green screen. Yeah.
Let me make sure. Honey, I make sure I hit the right thing. Lord have mercy. Mm. Okay, but why is it now turned around like that? You see what I'm saying? Why is it? Mm. I'm still doing something wrong. Okay. How did I get it like that? Mm. Hey, Chris.
What's happening, people?
Hey, hey. I don't know why it's like this now. You can see it, but I'm still like, I don't know why it's like this now. You
What
can
you
see it,
doing?
but I'm trying to set up my screen on TikTok. Like just now.
Oh,
What you doing? But I can set up my screen on TikTok. I can, you might have to mute your other device, Queen Bee.
yeah. There we go.
Okay. Hey, John. Hey, hey. I'm tired. I don't even feel like fooling with it, but let's see. Tony, how are you doing? Okay. Maybe I'm not hitting the right one after all.
What you on TikTok too?
Yeah, trying to. There we go.
Wait
There
a
we go.
minute.
It took.
If that's the one you're trying to do, it's like the third one.
Yeah, yeah. It took me a minute. We rocking and rolling now. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Um, I'm gonna see if I can pick up where we got left off last night. When we got off, while I was doing a breathing treatment because of somebody that I won't call their name. Uh, but they know who they are. Um,
Okay, I thought he was up there on the phone. Oh, hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
so I'm reading my comments. I always try to respond to my comments on
Okay.
YouTube, on TikTok, and so I was reading it. Somebody had left me a message under one of my posts about living through it, um, not pushing through it.
Right.
They left me a comment and they said sometimes you have to ignore the pain and push through it. So I left
Mhm.
them a message letting them
Oh,
know that that's not what I would be doing anymore. Um,
right.
ignore my body and just to please others or whatever, because they don't understand. I let them know that if they were open to learning more about sarcoidosis or my life, with sarcoidosis, they could come join us. Um, come over to YouTube, look at some of the videos from this month, um, or just message me, for some information. So I
Right.
didn't hear anything back from them, but
Mm-mm.
I'm like, wow, did they not read the post? But I get it, it's something that you don't know anything about, and it just comes across as is that the person is complaining because you're actually looking at them and they look fine.
Right.
But that's why the post had silent illness. It's not something that you can always see.
Right.
And I've had people, that know me, they said, dog, there's such a huge difference from what we see when you're feeling good to what we see when you're not feeling good. You look
Right.
totally different. I feel totally different too. You know, um, pain, when you're in pain, when you're hurting, or when you just flat out don't feel good, it shows, it shows in your eyes, it shows even in your smile,
Right.
your walk, um, whatever. It's gonna show.
What's up, love life?
Hey, left lane. And if someone knows you, it's not their first time meeting you or something like that, they'll notice that. They know that that's not your walk or how you normally smile or how you normally look, period.
Right.
And some people, it happens even with strangers. They'll pick up on it, because I do. If I'm around someone, hey, smooth operator, if I'm around someone and I pick up, that they're not feeling good, I'll ask them, are you okay? Um, but at the same time, because I guess a lot of people, like I said, they don't know what it is, they don't know what to say. Um, and I can't say what this with certainty. They're not interested in learning what it is or anything like that. They say the first thing that comes to mind, push through it, or they'll throw a scripture at you.
Yeah, well, to tell them, let me hit them with a hammer on their big toe and let them push through it.
That's right. Exactly. I definitely will. I'll I'll ask you in the comment. And I'm like, wow. But it was fitting because we're talking about this. We're talking about it yesterday. We're talking about it today, and that's how awareness is spread. That's how education um, is put out there. Um, another comment that was left was not taking any more medications, and I do feel like that's a personal choice.
Did they say they wasn't taking any more medication?
Well, they were saying if you have like an autoimmune illness, don't take any more medications because it's big pharma. Or maybe
Oh,
I shouldn't say that on here, but they were saying, not to take any more medications. Um,
gotcha.
and so I messaged them back, to each his own. I do understand where they're coming from with that it is frustrating taking medications and at times not seeing change or not seeing the change that you expected or the outcome that the doctors predicted. Um, and also not getting better with taking medication. So I get that part of it, but at the same time, like I messaged them personally, because I didn't want to say too much in the comments. I gave them a general um, response in the comment, but I did message them personally, to let them know that that's a personal choice. If that's what they chose to do, uh, fine, I support it. But it's to each his own when it comes to that. Do your own research. Definitely advocate for yourself.
Yeah,
Um,
but that goes with just because you stop taking medication and it worked for you or you felt better doesn't mean that if I stop taking the medication, it's gonna make me feel better. I'm gonna have the same results that you have.
exactly.
Just like how we discussed that the symptoms that everyone has, it could be the same, but however, the treatment that I need versus the treatment that you need is not. It won't be the same.
Exactly. Exactly. And like I said, I don't know if people just say things to be saying things. Um, there's definitely a lack of research in like I said, in the general public. And but that's what this month is for. That's what this month is for. Raising awareness, promoting education and better treatment for sarcoidosis and autoimmune illnesses, period. And also to let anyone who has a chronic illness, not just autoimmune, but a chronic illness or just anyone that wants to come in and be loved on, supported, that they're not alone. Um, that's one of the main things that I would like to come from this month, along with the education, and awareness about sarcoidosis and other autoimmune illnesses. But the person that that was like, just stop taking the medication because that's what's making you sick. My question in the message was if they suffered with any kind of illness, autoimmune or any illness, period. The response was no. So why do stuff like that? Why?
It's called stupidity.
Yes. I mean, just
Well, some people believe in doing things naturally,
true.
and they believe that it's the medicine that, making you sick
Right.
because it's what's in the medicine and it's what it's doing to your body.
I get that. I get that.
Mm,
Especially with these infusions, I get that. Even though I take it to
Okay,
specifically treat something, but you know that it's going to affect the other non-affected organs as well. And that's a risk that I'm willing to take. I take, pre-meds and medications here to try to offset the effect that it'll have on my other, I guess you could say otherwise healthy organs. Um, but there's still a risk in that because not everything is 100%, guarantee that my other organs won't be affected by the medication. Um, And I get that, I get the natural thing. What I told that person was that I was not taking any medications prior to getting diagnosed with sarcoidosis. So what was the. And I like I said, to every medication there is a side effect. I get that. That's even with taking, baby aspirin. There's a side effect to that. If not taken the right way, or just if taken the right way, there could be a reaction to it. But I wasn't taking anything prior to my diagnosis, so I can't, or I won't say that the medication causes is causing me to be sick. There are side effects from the medication that absolutely make other things worse. You know. Hey, cousin. Hey, Leah. Cousin, were you? I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's just that, okay, now, what kind of knowledge or background or in whatever kind of information can they even speak on it? Because if you haven't researched, you don't know what's the name of the medication or what kind of treatment that you're getting. How can you speak on something that you ain't even going through?
Right.
Or you haven't even researched on and have the information to even say, well, just stop stop doing the treatment.
Right.
How can you speak on that?
Like I said, they really can't. Nobody can. I think people just like saying stuff, like I said, out of stupidity. They like saying things, and I get it. Like Queen Bee said, a lot of people are just, they don't like taking prescribed medication. They like taking the more holistic route.
Okay, now to speak on that, some of this natural stuff that you actually take or you do take, because I used to take natural stuff. It has side effects. It has different things that you end up going through. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What's the difference between the two?
I don't see. When you put it like that,
that's not a question for you. It's a statement.
Right.
As far as you can't speak on one and expect the same from the other. If both of them have side effects, they both, like one of them, it might be natural. It might give you diarrhea. Mm-hmm. You still got side effects.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, I was gonna say, I can't speak on it, but I can say I do know this. Even if it's something good used the wrong way or not the way it's supposed to be, or just how it reacts to a person's body as a whole, can produce bad results.
It was not saying that person can't take that natural herb. Mm-hmm. Their body might resist that herb.
Right. And my mom didn't, drink, smoke, eat pork, caffeine, didn't eat red meat, and passed away at 53 with breast cancer. She juiced, took herbs, made her own medicine, out of different things. And, 53.
The same thing. My mom did the same thing and still passed away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You take Tina Turner did the same thing, taking all them herbs, still passed away.
And what did she say in the end?
That she wished she had listened to her doctor, took the medicine.
Yes.
And the treatment. Yep.
So, again, I say to that, to each his own. I've heard a lot more regrets than I have anything. But like I said, that's just here. It could be different, in another country. where you know for sure what you're taking is pure, because here, not so much. Not so much. Even though it will say 100% this, or, guaranteed this, there's no certainty still. Hey, Jessica, welcome in.
Hey.
Hey,
That's
baby.
why most people, they actually order orders and stuff from overseas, especially from Africa, due to the fact that it's natural. It grows natural. It's not something that they plant to make. It just grows. It grows on the land.
Right. Or that has been manipulated by man, you know? And that's the problem that we have over here, because they stress the quantity instead of the quality of it. If I can take this and divide it 10 times to get more money from this one product versus leaving it as it is in its whole state and offering it like that, that's not what we do here. It's all about financial gain here.
They not being funny, as for it's kind of like the drug industry. Drug industry, they add additives to stretch.
Exactly.
Product.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Cousin Leah said some cases can be treated minimally, but others need more aggressive treatment. Each case is individualized and unique. Exactly. Cousin, that's what we were saying. That's what Cousin was saying a few minutes ago. Thank you, Queen Bee. That just because something worked for one, we've been stressing that all month. It's not a one-stop shop. Because something works for one is not going to work for all, definitely. And it may not work for two people, you know. You and I can have the same organ involvement and still need two different treatments.
Hi, baby.
Hey, Nay. Leah said if I could have taken a natural medicine, I sure would have. I had to make a choice to live a better quality of life. And unfortunately, that meant more aggressive treatment for me. Exactly. Same here. Same here. Because, like I said, these infusions were nowhere in my plan at all. Years ago, I actually knew, like I said, knew people that were taking them, was like, that'll never be me. I will never do that. But as I've gotten older, this illness has progressed, and I've taken so over like I said, 30 plus years fighting sarcoidosis. I've taken every medication there is. Some worked long term, some didn't even make it 6 months on. And even with the long term medications, I eventually had to stop that medication because I started having adverse reactions to it. Once stopping it, I was off of it for like over a year, and starting it back once I started doing these infusions, I have not had any problems with it. But with anything, whether you're taking medication to treat an illness like this, or whether you're taking medication to treat a stomach ache, we pray over it, expect it to work, and we do what we have to do. As Leah said, to feel better and have a better quality of life. So that's exactly, where I am with these infusions. and it's still being, they're still tweaking it so that I can get relief from one treatment to the next. I will be glad. I'm excited about that day. um, because not just the emotional roller coaster, but the physical roller coaster that my body is on, feeling good for, you know, X amount of days and then crashing, you know, and feeling like I've been run over by a truck right before the next infusion is due. So not only is it, taking a physical toll, it takes a mental toll as well. Um, so this illness period, but this pain just being uncomfortable. And when I can't get comfortable. I can't get comfortable. Um, when you can't figure out a position, standing, sitting, lying down, whatever, whatever the position is, you can't get comfortable. It's frustrating. It's tiring. It adds to my exhaustion. Because, honey, it's only so long, it's going to give me to sleep in one position or try to sleep in one position before the pain wakes me up. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the day when one infusion holds to the next infusion. And I hope it's going to be one day soon. Because I got stuff to do, They're going to have baskets on sale at the Hobby Lobby, and I need to get me a couple of Easter baskets. So I can get out there and start skipping through the field.
You have to go to Walmart with Queen Bee and getting on that bike.
That's what I'm talking about. And I know Queen Bee, she a little bit iffy on that part, but I think she'll do it. If you roll with me, if you roll in the car with me, you can record.
That's gonna be a hard one.
You at least should be on solid ground. You know, if
But
you
I ain't
roll
gonna
with me, you can
running
record
with
me.
a grown woman riding a bicycle through Walmart. That's the
Believe
thing.
me.
Queen Bee, at least she ain't asking you to get on the handlebars.
Oh my God! No, child. Mm.
Believe me, Queen Bee, it's not gonna last long. They're not
Hey,
gonna let it go on
I
too
told
long.
her I'm gonna walk away.
What?
Did I not tell you that? I'm going to walk away. I sent one to my own self. Oh my God.
Don't worry. Like I said, it's not gonna. They're not gonna let it go on too long. Either they won't let it go on too long, or it's gonna be a crash. Either way, we're gonna be
Yeah, you
fine.
got
We're
that
gonna have
right.
some good.
I could only hear him on the intercom.
we gonna sit up and laugh about it, later on.
You know she's gonna run into that big old ball bin and it's gonna just go everywhere.
Yeah, there it is.
And that's when you get up, straighten up your clothes, and
Listen,
walk on
Walmart
out.
have too much stuff in their house to be doing that. Anyway,
That's what I'm saying, baby. It's
they
not gonna
never have
last
a
long.
clear house.
Hey, them boys, sugar. Yeah, it's not gonna last too long. One way or the other, it won't be that long. The video won't be that long.
Mm.
Don't come to the end.
I can't. I can't wait. I can't wait. Leah. Leah said each infusion at a time, and you will see it and feel it. Yes, because if I could stay feeling like I feel, after the issue, and last time even the infusion, afterwards, it wasn't that bad. The recovery wasn't that bad.
Mm.
And I really thought that I was going to make it through, because last month I didn't need any steroids to get me to my next appointment.
Right.
So I was thinking, okay, we leveling off. This is what it's going to be. And then, here we go. Started with, the respiratory issues. I knew it that day when I did Milton's litter box. And when I went to straighten back up, my back was, I said, oh no. And I looked at the calendar. I said, why is it always around this day? Always around the 25th, 26th, 27th. By the 27th, it's full blown. I need some help,
Oh, wow. Mm.
Um,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yes.
So I get what is it? 25 days is lasting 25 instead of a
Le-
whole month.
yeah. It's not making it 30. It's not even really doing 25 because my last infusion was on what the 7th or the 10th.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, Linus. Yes, yes. It
Line
was.
is hey baby. It was somewhere
Mm-mm.
around in there, but between the 5th and the 10th, so it didn't even make it. Um, and it's something how the body will, like I said, at first it was a shocker. This is something new. So what my body, like I said, trying to fight it off is recognize it in something form because that's what my body is already doing with this autoimmune illness. Is attacking itself. So when infusion medications came in, well, that's just something else for us to fight. And it's like, okay, we recognize this is something good. We're gonna let them come on in and take the shoes off. We're offering something to eat. And then all of a sudden, it's like they looked over there and were like, we don't even like them boys no more. Who let them in? Now, they fighting again.
Mm-mm.
But why did it decide that, hey, let's start fighting again?
Right.
That's what it's really just tricky. It's really tricky for it to calm down like that. And we're like, oh, okay, we see that, they're not here to hurt us. And, this is actually going to help us out. Then one day they'll be like, nah, uh-uh, nah, I like fighting better.
Mm. Mm, mm,
And,
mm.
and out of the treatment plans that we discussed, upping the infusion dosage to 1,000 milligrams versus um, shortening the window of treatment to 3 weeks from 4 weeks. I would rather up the medication than do the 3 weeks. My reasoning behind that, because like I said, some months I would probably have to do it twice. And the fact that I have so many appointments.
Yeah.
So many. Like this month coming up, May 1st, I start off with an appointment. And then we have the 5th is infusion. And the month is just full. So when they called me about dermatology and scheduling my scans, I'm like, we're gonna have to space this, rework the other, ones, not the May 1st and not the infusion treatment, but we're gonna have to rework some of my other appointments so that I'm not ripping and running all month. Because somebody's gonna come up short, which will be me from not being able to make some of those appointments. So I requested that my scans be scheduled the second week. That'll give me a chance to bounce back from the infusion. And if they schedule them, get it scheduled the second week of May. There's still going to be a couple of weeks where I'm gonna have 2 or more appointments in that week. Lord, give me strength. You know, because the way I feel right now, I I want to say I could care less, but that'd be a lie. I'm only talking like that because I am hurting and because I don't feel good. Um, I'm just hoping and praying that after the infusion, I feel so much better that I can. It won't be like me dragging myself from one appointment to the next because
Right.
that's awful. Hey, Lamont, that's an awful feeling.
Right.
Go
Right.
in the doctor's office feeling like crap, walk out feeling like crap, or worse, because now I've had to sit in the hard chairs and, try to get comfortable, and it's just a mess. That was so pretty. Oh,
You. Oh my God.
oh, thank you. Oh, that didn't go to me, did it? Oh, he said to Nate, that's pretty still. Thank you. Oh, there it is. I'm
Oh my
counting. I'm
God.
counting Nene sheet. I'm
You.
sorry.
Okay.
Hey, Melvin.
Oh
Melvin
my
said hello to the host. How are you doing? I hope you all had a
God.
blessed day. Yes, Melvin. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, that is so neat. So nice. Thank you, cousin. Um,
Thank you.
um, and also, I was trying to think, like a few years ago, remember I was telling y'all how we used to, me and my friends used to walk around town and be all up in the emergency room in the police station being nosy. Well, not being nosy, but being curious.
Mm.
Being curious. Um, I felt so good during that time. I think a lot of, and that was like probably in 17, 18, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, those are those years. Um, I felt I felt great. I was still not in remission, but my body felt better, as far as the pain and everything. It took it a minute to get used to it because we had gotten up. Thank you, thank you. We had gotten up to walking like 10 plus miles a day.
Mm.
Um, I slept better. Um, everything. So I'm not gonna try to do 10 miles a day, not even 5, but I do need to start back doing something low impact. Um, to see if that helps. I don't know how to swim. So that would be perfect, but I don't know how to swim. And
Mm.
right now I'm too scared to learn, too scared to try to learn. I don't know. I don't know. I say that, but I'll take that back. I'm not too scared to try to learn. Um, because I really don't have the same fear of water that I've had all of my life. Um, since falling in love with the beach. Now I don't want to go in the water at the beach, but I do enjoy going more now than I ever did. Uh, so that might be something we can look at the community center and see if they offer what is it called, water aerobics.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. If nothing else, I could take the Cadillac chair down there and
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh.
and put it in the water.
Oh, baby, that ain't gonna work. Mm.
and see what happens. Uh, but the main thing I know, because my doctor messaged me today because my last appointment, which was on the 20th, they were like, okay, we're gonna, start looking for somewhere else to live, right? And I was like,
Mm.
yeah, of course we are. And I have been because we're thinking that once I leave here, that may alleviate some of the issues that I'm having because I've never been this bad. And I mean, initially, yes, but since getting to when y'all first met me, it was not this bad. I had some issues, but it being like this,
Mm.
so hopefully when I find another place to live, that will hopefully remedy some of the issues that I'm having. So like I said, I'm looking. I told Milton, he need to be out there looking too. Milton said he gonna wait to see what come up in his dreams because
There you go.
that's as far as he looking. We count the cracks in his eyelids right now.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't figure out where I left off last night. I'm not sure, um, but I'm thinking, looking at my notes, I don't remember talking about the shift from surviving to living. I don't know if we talked about that. The shift for me was becoming more aware of my limits, um, accepting my reality. And like I said, I still, sometimes, uh, oh, she gets on my nerve. Y'all, hear this lady. Nobody even talking to her.
How can I help?
Yes. But swear she not ear hustling. Talking about they don't pay her to do that. I can't tell
Mm.
it.
Mm.
I can't. I can't tell that they don't. Um, like I said, I still, I'm still grieving the future that I thought would be my present today. Um,
Right.
by now I would have retired. As a nurse. Sitting on the porch drinking sweet tea, watching the sun come up and go down. You know. So yeah, I still, especially around birthdays and stuff like that. I'm thinking, what would the plans that I had back then for myself, for my family, everything changed, you know, with this diagnosis. Um, Thinking about it now, the plans that I had then probably wouldn't have even been the way I envisioned them then if I hadn't have gotten this diagnosis. Um,
You know what
this
Joshua?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
This diagnosis revealed a lot of the true colors um, within my household. I'm now single. Um, so now I'm thinking that even if I hadn't have gotten this diagnosis, at some point those true colors would have been, you know, thank you, cousin, would have been exposed, But what I envisioned, would be going on right now at the age of 54 in my life is not the reality that I'm living right now. So, like I said, I had to come to terms and accept my reality. And choosing myself, you know. Like I said, when I need to rest, regardless of who else didn't understand that I need to rest. I need to take a break. I'm tired. Um, yeah, hold on a minute, okay? Queen Bee, will you do it for me, Queen Bee? Will you
Absolutely.
take over here?
Oh, shoot. Trying to text Melvin. Oh, my goodness. Can I ask everyone a question? This whole month has been Sarcoidosis Awareness Month. Have you all learned anything new? Um, One thing I have found that it has opened up conversation. I have seen several posts of sarcoidosis from other uh, TikTok people that I haven't ever seen ever. So has it opened up any um, understanding on your end of what sarcoidosis is? I can't hear anybody talking. Huh? Say that again.
We were telling you to turn your mic on whenever you was talking. We couldn't hear you.
Oh, you couldn't hear me? Oh, wow. I said, with this being Sarcoidosis Awareness Month, how much of this disease have you learned since this has been brought to awareness?
I actually learned a lot. I learned a lot as far as what Denise goes through and just her battles. And then the day that the doctor actually came on, gave us a little bit more insight that it's not a cure, it's just a treatment that they go through.
And that was a bit disappointment for me. Because from the start of her telling me that she had this disease, I've been researching it myself. And I was hoping to hear him say that they're at least looking to find a cure. So, yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, go ahead, CJ.
between her and Leah, the finding a cure, it would be so many different cures that they would have to find due to the fact that you have all different types, and it would be a lot.
I think me hearing that the doctor talk about it, Denise talking about it, hearing more about what she goes through on a daily basis, how it changes from day to day. How she has right now, she's having a bad moment, but she's still pushing, and I'm proud of her for keep still pushing. but that takes a lot of effort. I think, just knowing more about the disease and that she's not giving up hope. So that's what I learned about sarcoidosis this month.
I think we've all learned quite a bit about it because, for the most part, I don't think a lot of us had even heard of sarcoidosis. And just her bringing that awareness to the forefront is a big thing.
And that was when she first announced it to us. I had never heard of it, couldn't even pronounce it, let alone heard of it. So, like I said, I just right out started doing research on it, and mostly what the doctor was saying I already knew, except for the cure part. And when I asked him about the cannabis, will that help as far as the treatment of pain? And he said it would, but like Denise said, she can't do that because of her treatments. They won't let her have treatments if they find, drugs in her system.
Yeah, so it's almost like a catch-22 then with the cannabis.
Yes, it is. It is.
Thank you.
It has verified things with me and made me understand it before. That's what it is. Yeah.
I know learning about this made me complain less. Not saying that what I go through is not, issue. However, it's nothing compared to what Denise and Leah go through. I can't even imagine it. So, with the things that I go through, it makes me complain less because just to know that you have people go through things daily. And like you said, it's a catch-22. They have that temporary, maybe I'm okay today or for a few hours or for that minute. But, you still have that lifetime that you have to worry about of, will I just ever just be okay? Which is really messed up, never knowing if they'll ever come up with something that'll help.
Yeah.
Well, I have this place that a doctor is going to come along with newbies come along and just going to want to make a name for himself and just give it a go. Even if they don't cure everybody, it'll be a start.
That part. Thank you, Queen B. Thank y'all. I could hear some of what you all were saying. Thank y'all for standing in the gap with me and for me. I get emotional when I think about how much love, how much genuine love and support is shown within this small little group that we have here.
Oh, yeah. I've been with you from the beginning, and I'll be with you forevermore. As long as there's breath in my body.
Somebody gonna have to bail me out of jail.
Mm.
So it might as well be you. I mean, I have a lot of shenanigans playing. I'm bound to get caught. You know what I'm saying? I'm bound to have
Yeah.
to. If they took Melvin to court, you know they bound to take me.
Especially you in that nursing home.
That's what exactly. But
You
if
have a
y'all
valid cause. You have a
if,
good cause. Melvin
if
doesn't.
y'all can just bear with me, everybody play their role, we can make it out without a hitch. You know what I mean?
All right now.
Yeah.
We all gonna be sitting in that jail cell.
I love
Thank
y'all.
you.
But
That's what I was just
saying,
saying.
she's not even.
I'm not
That's
participating.
what I was
I'm
just
the youngest of the group, and I don't feel like that's fair for the youngest to have to go down with people that have seen stuff that I haven't seen. So
Well,
I refuse.
I'm
you
Ryan
can
is
run.
a mental
You can run
No,
I've already
faster.
been there, and I don't want to go back. So you know what I'm saying. I'm with you. Right?
Oh, okay.
You know,
Oh,
Yeah, I've never been.
to tell a story. It might as well be us.
Queen B
I
said,
will
Nene,
write her
you can
books.
run faster. She said,
Yes, you
can
can run faster.
you
So,
can run
I
faster.
will write the book for you, and I'll send it to you and let you edit it, but I will not be a participant. This is where y'all drop me off on the corner, and I will be an orphan.
Somebody.
TT gonna run out the bank.
oh my
I
God.
won't even be in the car. Evidence won't be printed nowhere of Nene being even involved. Sorry.
Well, maybe they can take your photo when you come down to get us out. Because you and Linus, that'll be the quicker we can get out. Some of y'all.
I feel like I'll send an Uber. I feel like if I come
Oh,
get
she
you,
said she gonna sit over.
Association.
Yeah, they already got my mug shot, so I dare not walk back in there.
Oh.
Y'all got it. I'll send an Uber and I'll get you out that way. I'm not coming.
As long as it's not the Uber driver Melvin be out.
That
Well,
part.
hell,
I'm trying to tell you, child.
where he needs to
I'm
be.
trying to
So we're
tell
not
you.
gonna keep him.
And by
And
then,
his pot might still be in the car.
yes, we'll just have the kidney beans.
We have a bees. I was gonna say we have a bees.
Where you can do it online. You know what I mean? By the time I turn 65, they may have it where you can do it online that day online. If y'all can bail us out online, send an Uber to pick us up.
I'm not gonna put my name down again.
She said she's not even gonna put her name down.
Any parts of foolishness. I can see it now. You got crap on the teeth and so thereby. I see how y'all
They
hang
said
out back on
she's not even
TikTok.
putting her
I'm telling
name roster.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have 2 Piggly Wiggly back, 3. 1 with teeth. I'm taking uppers and lowers, juice and crackers.
My God, today.
Yes. I'm taking.
This foolishness.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
That's I mean, like I said, if we do this
You going
thing
down?
right,
If you gonna be with this, you going down.
that's not that don't even know.
Going down.
It'll be all right, Nate. We're gonna be sitting up on the island somewhere laughing about this, you know.
I'm
It'll be
saying.
all right.
The only island y'all gonna be sitting on is behind bars with a picture.
But
So
with a picture, with a backdrop, it's gonna be a backdrop of an island.
good luck with that. I'm telling you that now. Y'all gonna be watching Gilligan's Island. That's the only island you gonna be watching.
I like Gilligan Island now.
Well, that's fine. You gonna watch many
Oh,
episodes of that show, and you'll be behind bars.
Now I don't know enough about it, but my cousin said the bologna sandwiches and red Kool-Aid up in that joint is off the.
oh my God! No.
Foolish shit I'm talking about.
Wait a minute. Oh really? He was there live. He was there.
I don't even know if that's real bologna y'all eat.
Oh,
Thank you.
It actually looked like ham, but it tastes like bologna.
Oh.
So it AKA is bullshit.
I wouldn't trust that.
AI says AI says a group of friends are role playing a story about being arrested. What's your
AI bullshit. I'm not involved.
Yes, you are.
No, he's not.
You are.
AI can kiss what I twisted. I don't know my wrist because I'm not involved in that shit.
Oh my God, that's a good
right
one.
every time. Group,
No, they don't.
a group,
And
That's
they
a
fail
good
me.
group of friends. A group. It
Yes,
didn't say look at line and say AI. Look at me. I ain't in that.
Uh-oh.
AI
Oh,
that bullshit. It's
God.
Wednesday.
Okay, well, y'all got time to think about it. Y'all got 9 more years. 11.
Mama.
They even got to worry about me thinking about it.
11. You got 11 years.
In 9 more years, I'll be in my almost hitting 50. I am not gonna be a damn fool by then.
At this point, Nene, you just go smile and nod because
Because I don't even want her to think I'm gonna think about it.
I do.
want her to hear
Oh,
it out my
Lord.
Yeah, because Nene, you saying that, and
And they
it
say,
sounds convincing that you're not, but I still know that you'll be there. I know that.
uh-oh.
Let me tell you about Nene.
Wait a minute. Let me stop laughing so I can hear you. Wait a minute.
I told him, y'all get stranded on a freeway and call Nene. That was the dumbest thing you could have done to think I'm finna come save you up on the mountaintop. You think I'm finna go to jail with you and I ain't even finna come get you?
What is jail even involved though? It's not even going that way. I don't know
who
who
it's gonna go that way because you're still in
I don't know who got into the scenario. That is not in my dreams at all. My dreams always come true.
I don't know about your dreams, Denise. I don't know about your dreams.
My dreams have always come true.
Okay, well, did you see what the old song of Bin Laden boys?
I was with them boys.
not them.
I was with the Bin Laden boys in the cave. They were playing.
She was with them, child.
You been with them for real? I put money on this before I do with it.
It's yet to be seen. It's yet to be seen.
Well, baby, I'm gonna tell you, and yet it still won't be. So you got the rest of your homies on the line that ain't said nothing. I am out.
11 years, 10 years, and what is it? 4 months. You got.
And you still pushing that, girl. I don't have no kids. You got to catch me on the boat.
Come on, honey. It'll be all right. I will talk.
What's the saying that we got? Fuck around and find out.
Yes.
Y'all find out. I won't be there.
Oh my God.
Change within that 10th year.
You what name? You said you what?
Change my number within that 10th year.
Oh no. Oh my God.
Not that.
Not that. Number you just called. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it up.
And they say she getting out of Dodge.
Oh man.
For real. He might come save a hoe, but I am not coming.
Well,
he'll call me and let me know what happened at the end, but I ain't gotta be there.
Well, as long as when you see it on the news, just look. Don't don't feel like you need to make no phone calls or nothing like that. Just look away. Because it's gonna make the news.
It's definitely gonna make the news now.
It's gonna make the news.
It's what the news gonna be saying.
It's gonna be breaking news, and I'm gonna tell my mama. And I'm going to find Melvin and the rest of y'all and say, boy, look at this bullshit here. If I have some money, I'll send some money on y'all books, but that's all I got for y'all.
Oh, Lord.
No, that kind of stuff is not involved. That won't even be necessary. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Y'all want to eat them bologna sandwiches and the fake ass Kool-Aid, do what you do, but I do
now that Linus has just
enjoying y'all in bars.
Now that Linus has
Kool-Aid.
He go a lot, and that's what he always talking about, the Kool-Aid and the. I'm gonna call him when we get off of here.
Somebody get peed in a cup.
I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him when we get off of here and tell him that is not true. He's been telling that lie all these years.
Well, I hope you really don't go find out.
Oh, I'm not planning on it. I'm just saying I don't know enough
Do you
about
know
it.
how much teeth costs to me? And you talking about taking people a whole rack? You not just gonna say no, you take it. Man, you finna be in jail. And you know how much money you finna go to jail for?
They don't even put that out there like that in the universe.
Shit, I'm trying to save you.
No, don't put it out there in the universe. Don't.
Now, baby.
Yeah.
I help her before I help that one lady that was running around there doing that little crime spree. Like I said.
I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you. I'm going. That's not what we gonna do.
I love you, and I'm gonna write you a.
I'm gonna mute you, cousin. You keep on. Don't say nothing else about that lady. I got myself together.
Oh my God.
If we gonna finish this live strong tonight, don't say nothing about that lady. Until okay.
Probably 3 days later.
I know it because I knew you told me I ain't gonna do nothing else. I didn't believe it. You see, I got my finger close to that mute button. Don't you say nothing. I told my son about it at lunchtime. He said, he right. Oh, goodness.
That's why I said they ain't up to no damn good together. That's why I know he'll go help Denise steal people teeth. I love you, baby. That's where we part.
They not gonna actually catch me with those teeth. They might catch me with some white residue, but I will hammer them teeth down to powder before I get caught and charged.
Now you gonna completely have them gumming?
Well, before I get charged with it, baby. Before I get charged with it, what teeth? I ain't got no teeth.
That don't make no damn sense. These people here about to lose out on all their Medicaid insurance behind some teeth.
Applesauce.
That's what I'm saying. They don't need the crackers if I got the teeth, but they need the crackers.
Just say I tell you the foolishness on this line. Matter of fact, Gritty, no disrespect, I'm switching with you.
Hey Albert, hey, welcome in everybody.
What I meant to do.
And thank you for the follows. I will follow y'all back when I get off. I saw some follows earlier. And another part of my shift is something how we can go from the topic all the way left and back again. I love it.
The bullshit in a second. That's what the hell y'all did. The bullshit.
Yes.
Stealing people teeth.
That's how it goes, though. You know.
It's no different from her driving. It go from on the road to off road and back onto the road.
That's it.
We call that bullshit. She said somebody else is gonna get in the car and ride.
Hey, that's life. That's driving right there. My driving is a prime example of life. You can be, you can,
and analyze it.
You can be on track.
Of whose life though?
Life in general, you can be on track. Headed to one destination.
I sent you, Denise.
I told you that was me and Queen.
You ain't watched it yet.
No, I haven't watched
CJ watched it.
She seen it.
CJ watched it.
She saw it. Somebody else said that to us, and I told Queen B that was us. The dog and the cat driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Queen B. Yeah, Queen B has seen it.
I like the one with Milton smack the shit out of her.
Yeah. AI says a lively role play about stealing dentures. Join the debate. That's what it says. AI summary says a lively role play about stealing dentures.
That's what she gonna be doing. Stealing people's teeth.
That's what it says. Join the debate. Hey, Ava.
Ain't no damn debate.
Oh my God.
I told you that AI is right on
And
point.
Queen B was the one time I was like, I'm like, boy, you don't everything.
I'm telling you, if y'all got something y'all want to do, count me in. I don't even have to know. You don't have to. Just count me in. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down.
Kevin, I told you, it better not be nothing like that later.
Oh my God. That would never be me. That would never be me.
Hey, Linus, do me a favor. Move me underneath you so I can move away from all this bullshit.
Never be me.
Hold on.
We gonna while y'all shifting spots, we gonna talk about the shift from surviving to living.
Linus, you ain't shit. That ain't what
Hey, Nate.
I thought you said switch spots with your husband.
Hell no. Go ahead, Denise. This lie will never get right.
It's okay.
He's gonna reach over there to the screen too.
That's why y'all ass is gonna be sitting and I'm just gonna be out watching. Thank you. Carry on. Where I'm done.
That's that. I know it. I know it. Like I said, we're talking about the shift from surviving to living. Where I had to become aware of my limitations. And like I said, people hear the word limitation and they're like, oh no, you can do whatever you want to. I know I can. I just have to find another way of doing it. I've done more with sarcoidosis. Looking back, I've done more with sarcoidosis than I've done prior to the diagnosis. So definitely I know that I can do anything I set my mind out to do. It may not be conventional way of doing things, but I will eventually figure out a way to accomplish the goal. Accepting my reality. Like I said, I still, have issues with that from time to time, different milestones like birthdays and, stuff like that. The expectations that I had, the plans that I had of where I would be at this age in life, this looks nothing like what I planned. And choosing myself. Just like I said, I got off yesterday and last night, and I was answering comments on TikTok and YouTube before trying to get some sleep. And one of the comments that was left was, sometimes you have to push through the pain. Choosing myself means no, I don't have to push through the pain for myself or for anyone else. I realize now that pushing through only makes it worse, can cause more harm than good. Listening to my body, realizing that I do need breaks, and being okay with it, resting without guilt. And the major thing would be I stopped trying to prove that I was okay and started reaching out for support when I wasn't, realizing that I have people in my life that I can trust um, with my physical pain as well as my mental and emotional pain. And that in itself has taken a lot of stress, a lot of weight off of me. Not having feeling like I have to hold everything in and like I said, at the end of the day, pretending to be okay when I wasn't. Um, I talked about the permission to rest without guilt, slowing down, at time, and letting go of the pressure to do to be perfect. Um, and to me, being perfect meant pretending to be okay, not showing any signs of this illness or the mental or emotional struggles that I was going through, and realizing that sharing those things, asking for help, is more a sign of strength than weakness. I said I'm coming up. I only cried when I was mad, right before the fight, right before the first lick was passed. That's when that one tear would run out. um, but now I have big. I guess because it's such a relief in crying. I'm not crying because I'm mad. I'm crying because I'm either hurting physically or emotionally or I'm crying because it's a release. And that in itself, like I said, does not demonstrate weakness. It's more a sign of strength now. I heard somebody say, if you if I don't cry, then there's something wrong. And I love it. And I love that I'm not judged for that. You know, um, you heard people say, I'll rest when I'm no longer here. I always felt that I needed to earn the right to rest too, because I don't want to be labeled as lazy. If everybody else can do it, I can too. But now that's not the case. We may start the race together, and it's not even a competition with anybody anymore. And it never was a competition with anybody ever in life. I was more in competition with myself. Not more. I was definitely in competition with myself. Um, but now, like I said, if we start a race, we all start at the same, starting point. You get there, you may get there, 3 hours, cross the finish line 3 hours before I do. But the thing is, for me, not to finish, I may have to take breaks. I may have to slow down. Um, the goal is just to keep going. Taking breaks is not a sign of laziness and or defeat. Hey, Catrice, welcome in, baby. I think I've already talked about this. I skipped ahead, talking about the emotional healing, that goes along with living through it instead of pushing through it. Um, like I said, acknowledging my feelings and allowing myself to cry and not bottle everything up. Yeah, I think I did talk about this last night. That I can't heal what I don't feel or what I won't allow myself to feel. Because if you spend a lot of time holding things in and not letting anybody know, or not even being honest with myself that there's an issue, then I can't heal from that. I can't heal from that. And I talked about last night living through it with sarcoidosis. What does that look like? What does that mean for me? Again, adjusting my daily life on a daily. um, Not just, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Leah. Um, Adjusting my daily life. It's not like I can adjust it today and it be set for the same schedule tomorrow. Here lately, I haven't been getting a whole lot of sleep at night because I stay up to the point of exhaustion when my body just, has no other choice but to go to sleep because I can't get comfortable. The medications, aren't as effective as I would like for them to be. So therefore, I'm up until my body just shuts down. And my new normal may look different from hour to hour, from minute to minute, definitely from day to day, week to week, month to month. Nothing is the same. And the fact that I have to adjust so much, that in itself takes a toll on my mental health. Because what I could do yesterday, I may not be able to do today. Or I felt good this morning when I woke up. And here I am, less than halfway through my day, feeling completely different. I feel like, I've been run over by a truck or something, been playing chicken with an 18-wheeler and I lost. Um, but it's definitely hard on the days that you wake up feeling as rough as you did when you went to sleep. Yeah. Like I said, accepting my limitations and finding balance. And being flexible. and a lot of times I have no choice but to be flexible. Because even if I say, okay, today I am getting up, I'm going to the store, to the Walmart, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I may get to the Walmart parking lot and not feel like going in there, or get in the store and not being able to finish, my shopping, which has happened a lot. And now I don't have to worry about that. I have learned so much from y'all. Queen B, we were talking. I think we were on live one day, and she was saying that she gets her groceries delivered. I was still going out and picking up. I was ordering my groceries online, but I was still getting out, having to go out and pick up my order. And she was like, "No, I use the Walmart delivery," and I'm like, "It's so country, here I don't even know if they offer that." And I went on there and saw that, and I saw today they sent me a message saying this was our 1 year, uh, our 1 year anniversary, mine and Walmart, since I've been doing the delivery. So it was April 29th of last year, and that's the last time that I have been that I've done a pickup order. So that is really, really proven to be helpful, especially during times like now, where I'm hurting and can't physically get out and go to the store and do it myself, nor do I feel like getting out and going to pick up an order. So like I said, I've learned a lot of things from you all. Y'all have helped me out in more ways, things that you probably think are really simple that have made my life so much easier. The Cadillac chair. I know y'all get sick of me talking about the Cadillac chair, but me and Milton Leroy, we are so thankful for that Cadillac chair. It's a shame that I have to share it with Milton Leroy, but I do, Um, thank goodness I don't have to share it with him, and use it at the same time. He just feels like he needs to run in there and sit in there when I'm not in there. But yeah, things like that. Even my big old industrial can opener that cousin said is meant to open oil barrels with. It has it has been a help, a tremendous help. And those are things that I probably would not have even thought about, looked into, because I was still on that kick where I felt like I should be able to do those things. I shouldn't need that kind of assistance. I don't even know when I would have realized that I did. And there's nobody here but me. There's no judgment here in this house. So, but it was just a mind thing, thinking that I'm too young for stuff like that. I just suffer through it and have been suffering through it for a long time. So I'm thankful that I don't have to do that anymore. So finding a balance and being ready, like I said, to change to change that at any given second, like I said, which I have no choice about that. I honor the limitations, the limits that my body sets for me now. I realize that it's not about doing everything. It's about doing what I can do and being okay with that. And I definitely, I am most days. I'm okay with that. Some days it's more frustrating than others. Thank you, Tony. Tony said there's nothing wrong with needing assistance. You are right. Like I said, I'm thankful for it now. And always looking for something now that will make my life a little bit easier. Easier than me calling the fire department to open up a jar of pickles, But anyway, they said it was okay. For the ones that have an illness or who have had an illness, what did that illness teach you about life? And I'll go last. Queen Bee, you gonna start?
Not to take life for granted, to enjoy every moment that God has given us. From the time we step our foot on the floor, just not to take anything for granted anymore, as I used to do.
Absolutely, I agree. Cousin?
Because
If you had an illness or in the past, or you're dealing with the illness now, what has it taught you about life?
basically it just taught me not to take
nothing for granted. Just life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Jazz. I'm sorry, cousin. Were you saying something else? Okay. Jazzy.
Yeah, not taking anything for granted.
Okay. Okay. Linus. Thank you, Jazz.
Yeah.
For me, it has taught me that it is okay not to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And, take it one day at a time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. I'm going to read Tony's really quick off from YouTube. He says, taught me patience and understanding. Yeah. I agree, Tony. Especially when it's a silent illness. They always say, you never know what a person is dealing with, what their struggles are, especially if you can't look at them and see that anything visibly is going, on with them or in their life. Definitely patience and understanding. Cousin Leah said, taught her humility, grace, and patience. Yes, I agree, Leah. Lamont.
Patience. Learning to deal with the high blood pressure, not let stress bother you.
Yes. 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 Catrice. Oh, Catrice and understanding. Agreed. Nay.
Gratitude and knowing that, life things can change in a blink of an eye.
Yes. For me, thank you, Nay. For me, it would be everything that you all have said and piggybacking off of not taking anything for granted. I would add to that, if there is something that you want to do it. Okay, Catrice. Okay, baby. It's okay. I pray that it gets better for you. I definitely understand. Yes. If there is something that you want to do and you're always saying, I'm going to wait until, I'm going to do this then. If there is something that you want to do, figure out a way to do it now. Like Nene said, things can change in the blink of an eye. There is really no perfect time to decide to do something that you would love doing other than right now. Not taking life for granted that, things will always be how they are right now. Like I said, and I look at that from both, from the standpoint of, if you're down right now, if you're feeling down or you're in a rough place in life, know that you can only go up. And if life is great right now for you, don't take it for granted, because it can. Things can change in the blink of an eye and be totally different. I say all the time that I know I could wake up tomorrow and my whole life be changed, And that's the beauty of it. Waking up tomorrow not hurting. And one day that tomorrow will be. I hold on to that. That gets me excited about tomorrow, especially if I'm having a rough day. or a rough night, that I could wake up tomorrow and feel totally different. And for the tomorrows that I do wake up and I feel totally different than I did the day before, oh, I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. Having sarcoidosis has also taught me that I know that they say gratitude, but surely having sarcoidosis in the bad days has made me appreciate the good days so much more than I ever have in life. Mm. I appreciate the rainy days too, but those sunshiny days. Mm. And it used to be a time in my life where the bad would stick out more so than the good, because it seemed to be so much more bad in my life at that time than good. And given the fact that, yeah, there were a lot of bad things going on, um, I was fixated on the bad things. And now that I've decided to focus on the positive things, the good things in life, I see now that my good days outweigh my bad days. And they probably did back then, but I was just so fixated on the pain and, you know, associated with the bad days that I didn't. I just took the good days as a precursor that something bad was getting ready to happen. I'm pretty sure. So even if I have 5 good days a month, that is what I'm holding on to, not the bad days at all. Thank y'all for sharing and that sharing your perspectives, your thoughts on that. I'm gonna ask again, Queen B, what does strength look like to you?
That's a good one. Not giving up. Not giving up no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To have faith and believe that God will do what He say He will do.
Amen.
So that's at least that's where I get my strength from.
Gotcha. I agree. Cousin?
What does strength look like?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you.
Wow,
It's
cousin.
like
Wow, cousin.
You stole my answer.
Oh. Wow. Mm. Jazzy? What does strength look like to you, cousin? Mm.
Um,
yes, I can.
um, don't give up with something that you're like looking forward to.
Gotcha. Being persistent. I got you. So not giving up. I got you. Thank you, Jazzy. Lana said Sunkiss stole her answer. You have a second one?
I was going to say that you, because I have a lot of bad days too, and listening to you it gives me the strength to keep pushing through.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Tony said, and then he said that was the best answer.
Best answer, yes.
Leah says strength looks like consistency.
Looks like.
Absolutely. Keep going. Keep going. So we have to find different ways to do it. But as long as we make it there, we're good, As long as we don't give up. Lamont.
I gotta agree with Sunkiss. You seeing what you going through, maybe you still ain't giving up. Seeing how Linus is going through what she's going through, Catrice, Nene, Jazz. I mean, you a prime example. Can't take that away from you. Got to give you your flowers.
Thank God. Catrice said, I have to tell you on a day that I have it or even recognize it. It's just not tonight. Okay. I'll have to tell you on a day that. Okay. I got you, Catrice. Nene?
Well, I'm definitely going to piggyback off everyone. You are definitely that one. I also feel like it's a conqueror. So you take everything that you go through and put it together and find a way to push through it. So, which is what you're doing. So,
Thank you.
Don't start crying.
Did you know my nose don't work when I cry?
You start, you're going to get me started, then they going to start, and then,
Well, get ready. Get ready. Because strength to me, what I wrote down is y'all. Because y'all have the strength to hold me up when I can't, and even when I don't want to be held up. You know how strong you have to be to support someone even in something that you don't understand?
That's the thing. Is the strength that we get is from the strength from what you're going through. That makes us stronger.
Mm.
It's like that. It's that big mama of the family. Big mama goes through her things. She's that foundation that strengthens that structure.
This is what we are supposed to do. Even when we're going through a rough time ourselves, God wants us to put aside our feelings and think about others, because there's always somebody out there that's going through something worse than you. So, yeah. And it's make people closer to you.
Mm.
and in reality, a lot of this helps because it's like you said, a lot of us are going through things and we don't talk about it because in reality, we try to take what we go through and put it in the bag and just keep going. So, even though, we're here to help you, you're helping us because, no, we don't have sarcoidosis, but everything else that we do have, we have to find a way to push through and keep going. So just watching you do that is really encouraging us to figure out ways on our own to get through our day by day. And that's even outside of health. I mean, me being a single mom of 4, and thank God for CJ. However, I think that was the hardest battle for me once upon a time, not to have the help. And so, you still have to push. So everything that you've said and done and experienced and the tears, you're really helping us out and don't even know it. And that's why I said your nursing skills never stops. You're just doing it in a different manner, in a different way. You're not in a regular office, but you're still helping us to get through our mental, our physical, our social. Like a lot of things that you have done, I'm pretty sure like you said, we get on TikTok and we play so much. And we play because sometimes we're trying to get rid of what we don't want to talk about or go, deal with. But now we've all been able to push through to, our hurt, our pain, and everything else to even after tomorrow, we can still figure out how to push through.
Yeah.
And that's something no one else has done. And,
Yeah, reminds me of that song by Lee Williams. I can't give up now.
True. Every time I say to myself, I'm just, oh God.
I can't even be serious.
I'm
not doing this.
I'm sorry.
You know what? That's so jacked up because we had such a serious moment and wham, bam, boom.
I'm so sorry. I'm not doing it. I'm so sorry.
Hey, got it. Don't do it, Denise.
Go ahead, do it.
And you know what? If you do, I'm going to drop it like it's hot. I am not lying.
Look, I have this oxygen up on max speed right now. I cannot do it tonight. I can't.
Don't do it, Denise.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
I'm singing.
He would be the obvious one. Boy, say.
Fight it.
I definitely tried.
Oh, that girl, come on.
I just feel like everything that just happened just got trumped within seconds. I feel like
I made it.
I was a straight bad space player.
When I tell you I am drawing a total blank, I was in the middle of saying something. I couldn't even tell you what.
Almost hit that button.
I'll be right back. Baby. What y'all say? My God, today. Boy.
My Lord. My Lord.
Yeah, for real, Denise. Like, all BS aside, you've helped us. And, you are a nurse. You're still a nurse. You can always be a nurse because you're always helping us through. So never feel like your work is in vain. The tears that you cry, we cry. We just don't do it on live. Hell, I know I'll blow a CJ up quick, fast, and hurry because of my issues. So just for you to be open with everything, that gives me strength to be open with stuff and not care about what, and I'm not saying you guys, but sometimes you care too much about what people think and say, like you said. But it gets to the point, once you release, then you can even figure out what you need to do and how you can do it. But as long as you have that burden on you, you don't know how to express.
Yeah. Melvin is on YouTube. He said that is so true what Nene say, 100% right. Sometimes I want to give up what I'm going through, but I'm fighting in God's eyes. And I think this group and everybody out there, I will come out soon. I think this group, yes, Melvin. Love has a way of doing it. Love has a way of making you want to be here, making you want to fight, Like I said, even when I don't want to, when I don't feel like it, y'all still holding me up. until I have enough strength, or y'all talk to me enough to like, hey, okay, I want to get back in the fight now. Because it would be so easy, to just, even with treatment, to let this illness take a toll, And I know that it is a mindset thing, because I don't know where a stopping point is. Yeah, I get tired. Like right now, my body hurts so bad, honey. My hands are swollen, face swollen. I'm tired. But I'm not tired. Not tired to the point of giving up. I'm just exhausted to the point that I need some rest. I just need a break,
And
Some
then you're
relief.
gonna send us all to jail if you give up, because I'm telling you, when we come out there, I'm gonna have to fight. I'm just gonna let you know.
Wait a minute, the non-fighter?
The non-fighter, I'm gonna have to fight. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fight. Like I'm gonna have to be wigless and nailless because I'm gonna have to fight.
Okay.
Wigless and nailless, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna see. They probably gonna be pissed because I'm gonna cuss you out all the way down. Yeah, I'm coming at you. And ain't too many people seen that, so yeah.
Okay.
Like you might want to fight till you can't. Like just keep fighting. Ain't if. Just keep fighting. Please don't make me come out there. So where you from, Alabama?
Alabama.
Yeah, please don't make me come to Alabama and start back the Black History shit. They will put me out to Alabama because they will be upset.
No.
And I'm leaving all identity left in Houston, so they won't even figure out who I am. So don't do that. You're gonna keep fighting till you can't. They know. You know what? You just gonna keep fighting, because if I gotta come out there, we're gonna have a problem. Then I will go get Melvin. That's how serious it's gonna be.
Like I said, that's pretty serious. That's pretty
rise
serious.
up and walk like Lazarus. Not a game.
And that's pretty serious. If you're gonna go and get Melvin,
I'm going to get Melvin. I'll put him in the trunk because I don't want to listen to him talk. I don't want to hear him talk. But yeah, but I might, even if CJ say, well, babe, I can't drive you, it's fine. I'm going to have to close my eyes and we're going to hit this freeway. But I'll be there. I'm coming out there. I bet you that. You going to rise up and walk like Lazarus again. I bet you that. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that conversation.
Yeah, we not at that point. Like I said, I'm
throw a wig up in the hair like that hat.
Like the hat. Like down here, that's what we do down here. Now we throw the cap up, but you can throw whatever you got on your head up, and it's all the same signal.
I'm coming out there with my ball cap on, just looking like a ball rat by the head. Because I'm coming, but I'm leaving all my weeds behind, and I'm gonna have to get my nails taken out. But we gonna fight.
Yeah, we won't fight because I'm not doing it.
And I know I am not a fighter, but we gonna fight that day. I promise you.
That is, I'm not a fighter. Okay.
I'm not a fighter. I'm not the one that you call if somebody run up on you.
Gotcha.
That's line is for you. She like, hey, throw hands. That ain't me.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
You put me on shooting and cutting. However you need to get it down, you get down.
I know I said that this oxygen is as high as it's gonna goddamn go. I know I said that.
Hey, I love you, but I ain't gonna fight. I'm just gonna fight you.
Just take Melvin's because he don't use his.
Yeah.
His oxygen.
Yes. He on it. He is on it.
What y'all do? Okay, go ahead, cousin. Just don't say that nobody.
But yeah, we like I said, we tired. I'm tired, but I'm not that kind of tired. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I don't see where a stopping point is anyway. I just I can't be like, okay, well, today right now I'm gonna stop. I could say that, but then in the next breath, I'm thinking of something else that I can do. You know,
Next thing you know, you get a phone call.
that part, because I'm I'm talking about I can just have a thought of something, and here come a text. And I'll be wanting to ask y'all, what made you text me right now? What made you call me right now? But I don't. I just laugh and I skip over to something else. But it's like always at the right moment, a text or a phone call is coming. Maybe that's my cue to even stop entertaining them thoughts. But because I do, because I'm like, okay, let me sit with this for a minute and move past it and get it out of the way. Maybe I'm sitting with it too long, and then one of y'all come with a text or a phone call, which I move on to something else. I forgot to put the do not disturb on my phone. Okay. So realizing that I didn't have to, I don't have to push through, and that when I am, feeling weak, mentally, physically, whatever, I know that I have people that I can reach out and that will reach back for me. That's the beautiful part of it. Not just grasping it, in the air. If I reach out, I'd be willing to bet the farm now. I know somebody reaching out for me. That's one of the best feelings in the world. To know that you're not alone.
I say, just know that you're not the only one with a hammer.
No, you didn't say that.
I got one. I don't carry it around everywhere.
But you can carry it around, huh? If need be.
When I first seen that hammer, when I seen that, I seen that hammer on the side of that bed. I said, "Well, what the hell is that shit?" I ain't never seen nothing like it. I was looking like, but why did you bring a hammer with you? Girl, that freaked me out, boy.
Tony
I
said,
felt safe though.
that's right. Queen said, I felt safe. Tony said, nothing but the Lord helps. Is on the
That's the only time he felt safe. I bet you ain't feel safe when she was driving.
Amen, Tony.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Hey,
No, ma'am.
we made it. We
You
made
right
it.
on that, Tony. No, ma'am.
And I said, baby, they come up in there. We're going to play some brain. Well, nothing. That hammer. Oh.
That's where you messed up, Denise. That's where you messed up. You know what I'm saying? I graduated with a couple of 4.0s. You don't never start a sentence and don't think that chick like me ain't gonna go back and listen to this to try to put two and two together to make four. So that's where you messed up.
Well,
I would damn sure figure out what that never mind was.
well, I mean, I graduated with honors too, 4.0, beta club. I graduated with honors too. So, I don't know if you're going to figure that one out, Nene. Let me know, though.
I got CJ on my side. I'm going to sit down and bask.
Nene is right now looking at the time of the live and where she's going to start and stop. I got you.
7:58.
I got you.
This will be on repeat. I'm probably going to do a highlight.
Let me know. I'll definitely let you know if you got it or not. I won't, be like, nah, that's not it. I'll let you know if you get it. AI says a supportive chat about fighting fatigue and maintaining strength. Oh wow. Okay. Before we before I end this live, I want to say thank y'all for coming back for part two. Um, I felt kind of bad for having to have a part two um, tonight and having to leave. So suddenly last night, but that's life. That's my life. You know what I'm saying? And like Queen B, so we on your time. Whatever you want to do, we fine. Um, tomorrow is the last day of April, so therefore the last day of Sarcoidosis Awareness Month, as far as it being the way it's been every day is Sarcoidosis Awareness Month, over here. Um, for everyone who is selling the sarcoidosis awareness products, tomorrow is the last day. So um, make sure you get your orders in. And for the ones that have ordered sarcoidosis awareness pack bundles, tomorrow will be the last day to pay for it. Lamont. Um,
I like how she slipped that one in.
I'm serious.
so
Lamont.
um,
He had to cough it out.
say that again.
He didn't have to cough it out. He just could have said Lamont.
Y'all are some silly people. Y'all know that. I really think that my throat offness has rubbed off on y'all. I don't know. Or it was always there, just brought it out. Okay. But you had to cough it out. You could have just said it. I got you, love my weekend. And thank you for everyone who has purchased, sold. This month has been amazing. I can't wait to tally it all up and see how many products out of 1,000, because like I said, every down to the the stickers, everything. The
I
goal
need everybody to stop tapping, though. Don't tap. Stop tapping. I'm sorry.
You fine.
I almost dropped my whole phone trying to get that tap off it up.
We ain't got nobody sense up in here. Oh. Y'all know I have memory issues, brain fog. So what was I saying?
You was thanking everybody for other purchases that they purchased. And
Thank you, Nene. Thank you, Nene. So
this is why I said I'm not gonna be included in y'all bullshit.
So,
The devil is a lie. That's all I do. And I do that from a distance.
You gotta keep up with the minutes.
Yes, thank y'all so much. Like I said, the goal this year was 1,000 products, 1,000 people that would be made aware of sarcoidosis. Even if 1,000 products aren't sold this year, next year is going to be even grander and greater. I know that for a fact because this month has been amazing. On YouTube side, there is a QR code on the screen that you can actually scan and go to the site where you can order the bundle, or you can order a $2 sticker, or a pendant and a bracelet. I think it's $7. So there's still time, like I said, to get more orders in, get more products out there and to promote awareness. But on that note, I'm gonna do the affirmation. Thank y'all again for being here. Love you too, Jazzy. Good night, baby. Thank you so much for coming in. I will see you tomorrow, Jazz.
You're welcome. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, baby. Excuse me. Do the affirmations. If y'all would repeat after me. I am allowed to slow down.
I am allowed to slow down.
Allowed to slow down.
I am allowed to feel.
I am allowed to feel.
I am allowed to rest.
I am allowed to rest.
I am not weak for honoring my body.
I am not weak for honoring my body.
I am not broken.
I am not broken.
I am not broken.
I am healing.
And I am healing.
And I will live through this.
And I will live through this.
Not just survive it.
Not just about
Okay, y'all, we're going to do a closing prayer and then we're going to say good night. God, tonight we thank you for every person who showed up, even while tired, even while hurting, for the strength to keep going and the courage to slow down. For those who have been pushing through life, give them peace, give them rest, give them understanding. Help them to listen to their bodies, to honor their emotions, and to know that they don't have to carry everything alone. Remind them that they are not weak, they are human, and they are doing the best they can. In the mighty and all-powerful name of Jesus, I pray and I thank you. Amen.
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 Good night. Yes, collect your points. On YouTube, thank y'all so much for being here. And for the ones who will watch the replay, thank you so much for being here. And know that you don't have to push through it. Start living through it. Because when you start realize that you don't have to push through it, pushing through it, you miss out on so much life when you're pushing through it. You don't even know that you can enjoy life. Because you're just trying to survive from one day to the next. So start living through it. Cousin Leah, Melvin, Queen B, Tony, Karen, thank y'all for coming in. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day, so we got to do something. We got to end with on a high note. I'll figure out something. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
You too, Cousin.